Y'all, I'm sneaking in on a Sunday night. Say hey when you get on. Y'all, this is not my normal night to come on, but I had something new that I wanted to show you guys, that I wanted to work on tonight. And I think you guys are really gonna like it. I think it is the cutest thing ever. So say hey when you get on. Like I said, hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Hope you're having a good Sunday. So welcome in, y'all. I've been thinking about, trying to come on maybe on Sunday nights some as I am able. So hey Miss Cindy, how are you, girl? Yeah, I'm thinking about, like I said, coming on Sunday night. We'll see how it goes. But say hey when you get here. Let me know you're here, y'all. I'm trying to find some brown paint. I thought I pulled my brown paint out, but I didn't. Let's see. I'm getting all the browns. We'll see which one goes out. Thank you, Miss Linda. Thank you for watering the flowers. Thank you. Oh, Miss Cindy said Sunday nights will be awesome. Linda says she's got, girl, you're gonna want to wait. Let's talk about. you're gonna really love this, y'all. I think this was so stinking cute, and I couldn't wait. I thought, no, I want to show y'all this. I wanna. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's my new thing, y'all. It is a fairy house. And I think it's so cute. You guys could do so much with this, and for summer, y'all, look. It's a strawberry. Ah! I love it. I think it's so cute. Y'all, it is a strawberry. It comes with a little stand. I am gonna have to work on the stand though. You'll have to glue it in for right now. But it has the stand so that so it sits up. Okay. This one I gotta work on. But y'all, it's got the cute little door. Y'all, look how stinking cute is that. Y'all, I thought it was precious. I thought it was absolutely precious. So, I thought we would put this together tonight. Oh, hey, Miss Wendy. Hey, girl. Linda says, oh, I got to add that to my list. Girl. I think they're cute. It is going to require quite a bit of painting. So, well, we're going to get to it and see how it is. I think it's some smaller paintbrushes, because it is going to take some of the smaller ones for this. So let's see what we got here. So how's everybody doing? How's your weekend? Y'all, we had a great weekend. Y'all, it's supposed to storm this afternoon here, but so far we haven't seen nothing yet. So, so I don't know. We went to, my husband and I this morning went to the zoo. Y'all, we had not been, I've not been to the local, Steve has never been, and I have not been in, jeez, it's been a long time. So I enjoyed it, y'all. I thought it was fun. Did I, Miss Wendy? No. Miss Wendy. Then who did I send the other one to? Oh my goodness, Miss Wendy. Miss Wendy, I will get it out to you. Huh. Oh my goodness. Well, Wendy, that's crazy, because then I sent yours to somebody. It was the same thing, and I sent you two of the same thing. Wow. Okay. Girl, you know I'll make it right. I just need to figure who I sent yours to, because I specifically had to cut that one out. And so I'm not sure. Not sure where we went. Oh my goodness, Linda. Both your dogs within a day of each other. Yes, they both have the twirly gig. Oh goodness. Well, Miss Wendy. No, girl. It's fine. You keep it, gift it to somebody. It's fine. I just need to figure out who I sent yours to instead of their kit. I will have to go back and kind of reach out to everybody and see what they say. Because I know some people won't open them till closer to time. So yeah, I'll make sure. I've got to make sure and check on that. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe I did that. Goodness. Okay, let's see. So y'all, I am, like I said, we're working on this cute little strawberry fairy house, and I know I've got to send my Carrie has already said that one of those, she has got to have one of these. So and so I will have to make sure she gets one of these, y'all, or I'm in trouble. Okay, y'all. So let me get this green. Y'all, this hopefully won't take too long. They won't have a Zoom paper because. Yeah, Miss Wendy, I've got more. Like I said, I've got more. I'll have to reach out. Nobody else has said anything, so. I will figure it out. Okay, y'all. So I'm starting to paint some stuff, and I'm gonna get the top, the leaf there at the top. I'm doing it in the Deco Art, the Hauser Dark Green. Okay. And I'm gonna get I want another coat on it. Hauser Dark Green is what we're using on it. Y'all, excited about this. I've been wanting to get this to get this one out and painted to show you guys, so I can get it. So I will get this up on my site this evening, I promise. But I needed to make sure I got it painted to be able to put a sample of it. Gary, I was just talking about you. I was just talking about you. I said I will have to get one of these out to my friend Carrie because I know. Okay. There's our green. Yes, Steve, you can't say the pew pew word or they'll ban you on the Facebook. So you need to, they will say, my heat tool is what we have to say. My heat tool. Okay. Yeah, we'll work on distressing it here in a few minutes. But okay, so I got that done. Then let's get our red, okay, for this. You know, sorry. What I'm going to do is I am going to put a little green. This thing goes over the top of this, but in case a little shines through, I'm going to go around the edges for this green. Because there's no sense in wasting paint since it's going to get covered. But I'm just going to kind of go around the edges. Around the edges with it. So, like I said, in case it shows around. In case the edge, oops. Okay. I got a little, let me make sure and get, I got some green here where the red's going to go. So I want to not that red's not gonna not shine through because we got a lot of the red. Okay, y'all, to help me out on some of this, I'm gonna kind of paint. I'm gonna use my paint pen to kind of give me an edge to paint. So it'll help me have something to paint up against. Because otherwise I'm going to get all over everything. That way there's some of these, like some of these windows and stuff, I want to paint those with those are going to get painted the different color. So I'm just kind of putting an outline, like I said, so that it gives me an edge to paint against. Yeah, Miss Cindy, I could have, yeah, because I didn't want to tape it off. I just thought, well, if I use my paint marker That helps. Because y'all, I am not the... When it comes to detail stuff, sometimes I am not the best painter. So I'm just trying to help myself out a little bit. And like this red is not the right color, so now since I've kind of outlined where I can paint the red all around those places. And y'all, I had 2 different reds that we're gonna see. One of them's Tuscan red, and one of them's the new crimson red from Deco Art that I wanna. Just trying to see which color. Y'all, that Tuscan red looks more, the crimson red is more berry, where the Tuscan red is more brighter red. I think I'm going to go with the Tuscan red. You like the new one? I like the new one. That's the new one. But I think for what I want, I need to go with this. Y'all, I'm going to have a smaller brush, I think. Because y'all, this has got the little strawberry, the little seeds. This has them engraved on there, on here. So we got to make sure we're going to see those, because we're going to paint those too. We've got to outline those. Let me see what this color is going to look like. Let me dry it to see. Hey, Miss Tina. Hey, girl. Yeah, I like that red. I like that bright, ripe. It's a bright, ripe color. Strawberry. Okay. Let's get the rest of it. Let's get a coat on here. Oh, these are so much fun. And I've got different ones. This is just the first one, but I've got several of these little fairy houses. So there's going to be more of these to come. Different kinds. I know I've got a little, I got a mushroom, and I got a cute little like tree stump, and an acorn for fall. Like I said, there's some cute, I've got some cute ones. ruined my plans to relax. Girl, listen, I had the car club that we're in had a car show yesterday, and so I had to go and do the concessions for it yesterday. But today, like I said, we went and had some fun and went to the zoo. So I thought we had fun. I thought that was something different. It was a beautiful day. And to go to the zoo. Hey, Miss Kelly. Hey, Miss Cindy. Hey, Miss Linda. Hey, ladies. Y'all, if you're just popping in, I am making, it's a strawberry fairy house. Y'all, here, so far. So, y'all, what I like about this is everything's engraved on here, so it tells you where it all goes. So all you have to do is kind of paint in between. Y'all, this paint brush is going to be I'm going to have to get a smaller brush. That one is too, it's going to be too big to get right down into these small little, crevices, so you'll have to get your little brushes out. Once I get this painted, we're going to get it, we're going to distress it. You know, because y'all know those fairies, they don't have the crisp paint on their houses. You know, that helped outlining. That really helped, so that I get close. Like I said, some of it's not going to matter because there's little pieces of wood going next to these. So, hey, Miss Janet. Hey, girl. You know, I was my husband was out mowing the yard, and I had come up here to the craft room, and I thought, it was I've been wanting to do this, and I thought, oh, tonight's the perfect night to do this. Okay. Trying to. Get close, but yet not too close. I don't want to. Okay, let's see where we're at here. Oh, good. Oh, thank you, thank you, Miss Wendy. Girl, we're trying. That's my husband's has become his man cave, y'all. Okay, I think I need, that red is going to have another coat. In some places it looks okay, but some places it looks thin. And I don't mind that if it has some different shading, because, you know, all strawberries are not, they are not perfect. So I think it's okay that there's some different shades. If it kind of looks dark and light in places. Oh, good, Miss Janet. Your mom's doing good. She got to go to church today. Oh, that is wonderful. That is wonderful news. Okay. Okay. Like I said, I'm hitting some of the sides, some of the places that are a little darker. I mean, that are a little lighter. So we can get that berry. Let's see. Hopefully, let me see if that does. So is anybody watching American Idol? No, I have not. I have not been watching. Okay, so now I want to do my, let's see, I got windows, and I'm going to do those kind of a brown color, and I got to do my inside of my windows. I want to do those a yellow, but I don't want them to be a bright yellow. So let's see what we got here. Hello, 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 Miss Janelle. Y'all, hey, ladies. Y'all, I snuck in here on a Saturday. I snuck in here on a Sunday. I'm like I said, I had some time tonight and thought I would come on and say hello, hello, hello. Oh, Miss Linda says she don't watch anything but me and Carrie. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Miss Linda. Okay, y'all. I'm taking some yellow, but I'm not doing bright. I kind of wanted it to have more of a warm, like a warm glow. So, my favorite color. And my friend Carrie got me hooked on this color. This yellow that I'm using, it's called Deep Ochre. And y'all, I'm telling you, depending on what you're doing with it, it has a different color. It has a different color tone, depending on what you're doing with it, what color you pair it with. This is giving it it's a nice warm yellow, so that I can put these windows, so the windows kind of glow a little bit. Woo, reminds me of candlelight. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, I know our friend, she loves this color too. It does. See, it kind of has a candlelight glow. Okay. I think we're good. We're going to put this off to the side a little bit. And I'm going to work on my windows here. My cute little windows. My cute little windows. Y'all, I'm playing with color tonight because I didn't want these to be like brown. That's maroon. That's dark chocolate. Kind of want them to be like a yellow brown. Let me see what this honey brown looks like. Y'all think I'm gonna mix some colors, okay? We're gonna do some little paint chip fell into that one. We're gonna play with some color here. I'm using dark chocolate and some honey brown. Not be dark enough. I have to put burnt umber. Y'all, I'm playing with color. The problem is when you make up some of this, you better make up enough because if you don't, I'm gonna add some more yellow to it. I want it to kind of have y'all, you do what you want to. You do what you want to with it. Let's see. We're gonna try. Let's see if this color, what it looks like. Let's see what these look like. You've got you ready for American Idol? Oh, tonight's the vote. Okay, y'all, here's my color. It's a brown. It's kind of a brown, but it's a yellow brown. Okay, now let me get a little more because I want to get get inside because I've already... Y'all, I'm not... When it comes to painting these little things like that, I have a hard time not getting in the inside here. Okay? So I'm painting my window frames and my door. You could paint whatever color. I want kind of a brown, but kind of have a, it's got a yellow cast to it. Oh, hey, Miss Anna. Anna's there too. Hey, girl. Oh, Miss Anna, have you been working on, did you get working on your booth? Have you worked on your booth this weekend? No, our friend Anna is, she's getting a new booth. She's moving. So I can't wait to see her new space. I love looking. I love those little booth spaces, the little antique craft places that let you set up. Okay. Let's see. Let me just leave that right now. Oh, gotta do the door. Gotta do my door. Now the door comes. Now it kind of comes to, it goes together, but I think it did it, the pattern called for it to be cut out like this. And I think it's so that if you wanted to make the door frame and the door different colors, you can. And I will probably paint. So I'm gonna give that door, we'll give it a little darker. I'll give it a little darker. Just to make it stand out. Okay. Oops. Gotta get the door. Got the door. Yeah. Get the door seal. I've got the door seal here. This has got a lot of little pieces. It's not too bad though, y'all. It is not too bad. And y'all remember when you're doing these little wood kits like this, you've got to use regular glue and not hot glue, because otherwise it doesn't stay. It puts a little bump on it. Hey, Miss Lynn, how are you? All my friends are sneaking in tonight. Hey, ladies. Okay, y'all, I'm trying to get a little coat of paint on everything. Okay, so that we can, so then I can go through and kind of distress all this and we can have a little fun with it. Okay, y'all, these are our little flowers. I'm going to paint them a creamy white, not bright white, but a cream color. Because y'all, we're gonna add some stuff on them. And these little flowers are just gonna get a getting a coat of white. Y'all know I got it everywhere. I gotta get it everywhere. And if y'all are better painters than I am and you can't get the sides, hey, Miss Lila. Hello. Our movie. We're still working on the projector. But it did good, other than the bugs. The bugs got me. I finally gave in and told my husband, I said, okay, I gotta go, because the mosquitoes were nibbling. And I said, nope, I can't. I can't stay outside. Oh, Miss Kathy. Girl. Well, then you were I felt like there was a reason that I needed to come on tonight, and obviously it was so that you could come on and be able to hang out with all our friends tonight. That had to have been the reason. It must have been you, girl. Okay. This painting stuff. Okay, let me hit the sides here. Even though I'm going to distress it with and rub a lot of it off, but try to get some of it on here. Hit the edges real good. Okay, I think I'm about ready. I think I've got everything painted where now I can start distressing and we can start zhuzhing this up. Yes, Miss Kathy. Yes, if you have paint pens, that is probably a better option for some of this. Okay, so let me get out my sander here. Now be careful when you're sanding some of these little pieces, okay, because you want to hold them so that you don't bend them, and break them. Okay. because they're small, and like I said, I don't want you to break them. See now, I've distressed around the edges. Okay, start all the sides. All these little sides, keep those. I do got to plug my glue gun in for one thing, to glue the bottom. Okay, let's see here. Sanding the little edges to distress it. Outer edges of this one. Y'all, we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to do carrot. I'm gonna try to do carrots to do the splatter technique on it too. Okay, so I got the windows all done. Let me see what that's going. Oh, okay. It's gonna look good. Yes, Miss Linda lost both her 2 puppy dogs this week. So y'all, listen, it's not. Fur babies they're part of they're part of the family, so. I hope, do y'all have a better way? A better way than this, but you just have to, it just makes it look better, I think, if you, some of you may be a better painter, and if you paint it really good, but I like distressing mine so that it hides all the, y'all, this hides all the imperfections. Y'all, in the center of these flowers is, it's scored. So that you can trace out, that you can, the insides of the inside of the flower, okay? Mikey uses a nail file. Yep. I need a nail file. I keep saying I'm going to pick some up at the Dollar Tree, and I keep forgetting it. Let's see. Edge of our that's looking cute. Got a little strawberry edge, and we got to get the leaf we got. Hey, Miss Robin. Miss Lynn, girl, I send those out too. Why was I not thinking about that? Because I've been sending out those little nail files with my orders, and I got a bunch of them. So I don't know why I didn't think about that. Because they will get in these little crevices. So if you guys have ordered from me, you're right. I send out the little nail files. They're over there, my little shipping station. We're just distressing. Y'all, we're making we are making, this is a strawberry fairy house. Is what we're making. Okay, let me get all the dust out. We're going to start putting, we're going to start gluing some of this down. Y'all, here's what we got so far. Y'all, we're going to, are you seeing it? Look at the little duck. I am going to have gotta get our red back out, because this red, I need to touch, here's where all the touch-ups come in, y'all. When I put this one down, I got some green showing through. It doesn't need to show through. Yes, Lynn, you're right. She did. That is exactly right. Yep, that's good. Okay. So, Yeah, I'm going to start gluing some of these down. Start with the big one. The glue that I use is the Aleene's Turbo Tacky Glue. I use the other two. I like this Turbo Tacky. I find that it does, it dries faster. And using, you guys use some wood glue, some wood glue, but don't use your hot glue gun, because it dries where you can't get it where it's flat enough. It kind of leaves a hump, y'all. It leaves a hump. Okay. So let's let that sit. Okay. So we're just going to be careful as we're putting some of the others on. And like I said, as we're putting these, I want to make sure you may need to touch up, because some of these you want to get close, but you don't want to get over. Because this window here, I don't want the red shining through, but I want it up against the edge. And again, this is if you have the Posca, the paint pens, this is one of those projects that those paint pens would come in handy with using, because they can get closer. Than me doing it with a paintbrush. Okay. Let me get this other side, this other one. I just gotta get a little closer to the edge. Because otherwise, when you lay the window down, it was still shining. It was showing some of the yellow on the outside. Nah, I didn't want to do that. I wanted it to look. Okay. Try that for now. Oh, goodness. Oh, there was my... Oh, y'all, I lost some comments because they quit rolling. Oh, you use the Barely Art Glue and stick fast. Ladies, you use whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. I use what works for me. I love it. Yeah, it has a smaller tip. Yes. Now I've got some little bottles that have the little the needle tip. That I've put some of this in. Okay. Okay, y'all. Now this, unfortunately, this is where I'm gonna have to be careful, because this is gonna take a minute, to sit for the glue to dry. Okay. do our little door. And you know, we got to do the little seeds on our strawberry. But I want to do I think I'm going to do those with my paint marker. They're engraved here, on here. So I think it will be fine. And we're just going to paint those. I want to go ahead and get some of this laid down. Because again, it's going to take a minute for it to. And then this, we're going to paint the door handle on it. And I can paint that on once this gets glued. Stick fast is not that thin. Yeah, this is pretty thin. This is looking cute. Okay, let me put this to the side. Let me work on these little, on our little flowers first. Whoops. Oh, these can be hard to squeeze. Okay, y'all. I don't have a yellow because I'm using my Magnolia paint pens. So I've got a gold. We're going to try the gold on here. So I'm going over these are scored so you can see where to mark, where to put the lines. So you just have to follow the little score lines that are on here. Yeah, I'm just adding some stuff to these because your votes are in. Try Sharpie. Yeah. Y'all, I'm just doing some doodles on them to make the little, so that they stand out. And we are going to do some a little splatter on them too to make them stand out. Once these dry a little bit, I'm gonna kind of take the sander over them and sand them. Okay, y'all, so far, here's our little house. Now, I didn't paint that because this flower is going to go right there on that edge. That one has some. Kind of rubbed. Okay, let's see here. That one's going to go there, and that one's going to go up there. Okay, so let's work on. Let's work on some of our little seeds, y'all. I'm gonna again use my gold. Because these seeds kind of need to be a little yellow gold color. And they're kind of like watermelon seeds. They're like that water droplet shape. So they're on here and you just trace around them. And y'all, I'm just using a little gold. Just using a gold paint pen. You could use a yellow. Y'all, you could even use black. Like I said, I'm just using a little gold. Okay, y'all, let's get some heat on those. Yes, Miss Darlene, I did. I'm going to have this up on my site, and I'll put a link. It'll be, I'll have them available to purchase, so. Our little doorknob on there. Okay. I think we're ready to glue these, get these glued down. Now this glue that I use, it does pretty good job at getting it glued down pretty quick. Oh goodness, I see a spot. I see a little spot where there's a little red. Red that needed to come through right there. There we go. Listen, y'all, it's my first time doing this one, so we're doing it together. And like I said, if you've got wood glue, something a little different, that's fine. This is just what I like to use. Okay. Y'all, so far, look at that. Look at the little strawberry fairy house. Look how cute. Y'all, this is about 7.5 by 9.5. So it's a good size little fairy, little fairy house. Look how cute is she. Okay, y'all. And I need to paint my my base here. And now this base, I've got to work on it because it it is one of those that you're gonna have. It's so hard, y'all, on the laser machine to get some of these the center cuts that hold this stuff together. Sometimes it is really, y'all, it is not easy. So I am gonna have to work on this, but this one I am gonna have to glue in. No, I don't think. I'm just kind of going on a few of these and putting some little I added some kind of some little white marks, and so they kind of stand out. My comments are not rolling, y'all. Oh, thank you, Miss Doreen. Thank you, Miss Tina. Y'all, sorry, the comments stopped rolling. Okay, y'all, I need an opinion. Splatter paint or no splatter paint? Should I leave it, or do you think it needs some splatter on it to kind of make it look a little primitive? I was felt like it needed. Y'all, where did my... Y'all, my stencil brush went splatter. Everybody says splatter. Y'all, I couldn't find I don't know where my stencil brush is, so we're gonna use this. No splatter, splatter. I can't vote. I'll always say splatter. I think it needs a little splatter on it. I think that will help make it look a little rustic. Y'all, we're going to do a little... Y'all, I'm going to have to practice my splatter because, y'all, it's been a hot minute since I've done the splatter, so, you know. We're going to have to practice, okay, before I do it, okay? So, we're going to, I don't have a... Okay, I gotta have some more. I don't have my stencil brush, so I think I'm gonna have to get something a little nope, that won't do it. We're gonna have to work on my, I can't find my stencil brush. It's not over here. I wanted to practice my... Okay, that's gonna work. Okay. Y'all, here it goes. Okay, y'all, I think it did good. Y'all, my stencil brush, I don't know where it's at, so. But this did good. That rough brush I had, it did good. Y'all, this is not bad. It's not a lot to, okay, you can't, it's not a whole lot to where, see, okay, so now let me get, I'm just going to put my, I am going to have to glue my, There it goes. It was not, the hot glue was not wanting to come out. Yeah, I had to glue it on. So it's going to take a minute. It's going to take a minute for it to glue, ladies. There we go. Hey, Miss Christine. There we go. You know, glue's having to dry, so. But here is our little strawberry fairy house. Is that not the cutest thing ever? I love it. I love it. I think it just adds that little extra. Y'all, I think it's cute. Y'all, I've got a couple, there's going to be a couple of these coming out. But this is kind of this is our first one. It's a strawberry fairy house. And, you know, if you did, you know, this is that MDF, so you would have to really, like, paint this and seal it really, really well to put it outside. I mean, you'd have to really, really seal it. Paint it with outdoor paint. And, I mean, seal it. You could put it, you know, like up against the bottom of one of the trees you have outside. I think that would be cute. That would be cute. So, I think it's cute. So, here's our little strawberry fairy house. Y'all have another one. It's a little tree stump. I have an acorn for fall. I have a mushroom. There's a mushroom. And there's a watering can. And something else. I can't remember the other one. But, y'all, this is going to be a thing. I'm going to have these available. We'll be doing these little fairy houses. That is one of the things that we'll be doing. So, I think these are cute. I love, love, love the strawberry. I think she is a cutie patootie. Yeah, Anna loves the tree. There's the tree stump. It is cute. Y'all, it would be cute if you had a little froggy to put next to it. It would be cute. But I liked the strawberry for kind of this time of the year. You haven't seen them. I'll have to send you the Anna, I'll send you the mushroom. I haven't I didn't send you that one yet, but I will send you the mushroom. But y'all, thanks for hanging out tonight. I hope you had a good time. Like I said, I just wanted to come on tonight to say hello, and I was dying to make the little strawberry. So y'all, she is a cutie. But I am gonna have this on my website, longbriarcottage.com. Here in just a little while. I'll get it on there this evening. So if you are interested in this kit, it will be on there. It'll be $13. So you will be able to get it, and it's 7.5 by 9.5. So y'all, it's a good size. It is a good size to sit up. And so like I said, so I will have the other kits available as we do them. So because we'll be making another, we'll be doing another one the other ones, and I'll put those up as we make them. So I love you guys too. I love you. Thank you, Miss Doreen. Thank you, Miss Robin, Miss Anna, Miss Kathy. Thank you all, ladies. I hope you enjoyed our little strawberry fairy house. And I hope you all have a fantastic, amazing rest of week next week. And y'all, we've got a holiday coming up, so next week's kind of we get a long weekend. We get a long weekend next week, so I'm excited to get a long weekend coming up and for Memorial Day next weekend. So I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I love you guys, and we will see you later. I will be live for sure on Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time right here on my page. So I look forward to seeing you then. Bye, guys. Have a great evening. Good night. Bye.